you like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Cory van Brookhoven, and I'm the president of the Lititz Historical Foundation. Today's July 3rd, 2021, and Lititz is celebrating their 204th consecutive Lititz 4th of July celebration. So they've celebrated it 204 years in a row. Even last year there was a small celebration here in the park, so it was recognized that way. So 204 years total.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, so I do different things. I've written 4 books on local history. I've served on Lititz Borough Council for 5 years. I'm on a lot of event and planning committees, and I'm the president of the Lititz Historical Foundation.
Oh wow, okay, so how did you become president of the Lititz Historical Foundation?
I drew the shortest straw. No, I'm kidding. I joined there in 2008. A friend of mine who was on the committee at the time said, "Hey, you thought you would be good?" And I said, "Yeah." And so I joined there, and I was on the committee. Then I was vice president for 2 years, and then the president in 2014, president, who actually asked me, he became president then, the guy that asked me on the committee. And then after 5 years being president, he stepped down, and he thought that I would be a good replacement for him. So then I stepped into that role. And like I said, I want to say that was around 2013, 2014. And so I've been president there ever since. So what do I do there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
everything.
How many years?
Yeah, so like I said, I started with the foundation in 2008, and I do everything, a little bit of everything there. I mean, being the president, you know, you're often considered like, you know, something of high, you know, but, you know, truth is I scrub toilets, you know, chief bottle washer as they call it, no job's too small. But I manage all their social media. I help out with the planning of all the events. I oversee a team of about 45 people, and that includes the board, which is 12 people, tour guides, and an events chairperson. We have an army of volunteers, and we also have an archivist, and we have a genealogist, and we have a museum coordinator.
Oh, wow.
So it's about, all told, it's about 45 people total. And that's all volunteer. Like, I don't get paid at all for this. This is all just out of the love of the town. So I don't get paid to do all that. And we are open May through December. So we're seasonal. We're closed during the winter. We kind of mirror our hours and days with the tourism season, which is coming back. This event here on the 4th of July, I mean, it's tradition. I'm big on tradition. It's, we came here every year with my family. My parents took us here. You spend the day in the park. You have music, you have entertainment, you have food trucks. Now, of course, back then, when I started coming here in 1872, I mean, it was, they didn't have food trucks, they had food stands. And that yellow building over there, which is called the refreshment stand, that's where you bought all the food. There wasn't food trucks. Food trucks didn't come along up until recently.
Oh, wow.
But there was music, of course there was fireworks, there was always the Queen of Candles pageant. That started in 1942. And so it's just a fun day in the park, and it's a great family fun day. Like I said, there's food, there's music, there's fireworks. That's always the main attraction. And just a great day to celebrate the town and see people from really all over. So, yeah.
Now, can you tell us about what they have to do in order to become Queen Candlelight Pageant? Like, what do they have to do to get that, and how do they win it?
Okay, so like I said, that goes back to 1942. The very first queen was a lady named Polly Moyer, who she passed away about 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
But she was from the class of 1942. So what it is these students, and they can be at Lititz Christian School or Warwick High School or a private school. They just have to live in Lititz. They don't necessarily have to go to the public school. So they're nominated by their classmates. And all these names go into a hat. And then from there, the Lititz Women's Club, who oversees the pageant, picks the winner, who they feel is most qualified, maybe not qualified, but just like, they go by like the time they volunteer and some of the things that they're involved with, whether it's like I said, volunteering or working at a hospital, or maybe they got like some kind of awards or scholarship. So there's ladies from the, like I said, the Lititz Women's Club who select the winner, and that winner was chosen last night. So traditionally, the Queen of Candles takes place on the main celebration day. Well, starting this year, they moved that to the night before to kind of spread out the events, because they found that after the Queen was crowned, she would come down here and light these candles. Now you can just imagine, it's daylight now, but at night over 5,000 candles are lit. So she lights the first candle, and then passes it down to the Cub Scouts and other people who light the candles. So that starts here and goes the whole way down to Broad Street. So they found the reason they moved it to, it was last evening, the day before, is right after the lighting of the candles, the fireworks would start. So people really wouldn't enjoy all the glow of the candles and the, you know, the illumination. Right. Once the Queen was crowned, everyone would jet to the fireworks field. But by spreading this out, you can take your time, you can really enjoy the lights, the candles, and then have the fireworks another night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the lighting already happened the night.
Lighting already happened last night, yeah. So they're not going to light the candles tonight, I don't think. Now, there are candles in there, but I don't think they're going to light them tonight. The other thing is the candles only burn for a couple hours, so. Yeah. But it's really neat, something to see. I don't know if you can see, there's a Ferris wheel.
We did see
There's little cups with lights in it that go around.
Yeah.
If you go on, Mayor does it, so Mayor Tim Snyder will do the bell ringing. I'll introduce the national anthem singer, and then I'll also introduce the first band, which is New Holland Community Band. So that's the first band to take the stage.
And would you like us to interview the mayor or no?
If you want to, yeah. I'll see if he's available. I don't know if he'd be a great guy to talk to. He's a nice man. I just don't know how busy he's going to be or how, you know, if he has other things going on. Okay. So it'd be nice if you could, but I don't want to promise him on his behalf, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah. This is Maybe if I tempt him with a bag of Chewy's pretzels, that would.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah. The baby parade. How long have they been doing that?
The baby parade's been going on for several decades, and basically kids dress up their babies in like a patriotic theme, and then they march around. Actually, they're doing that right now, I think. And then they have judges. Actually, one of the judges is the Queen of Candles from last night. See them marching around? You can kind of see it there. See, there's like leprechauns.
Here, I'll get out of the way so you can.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of baby parade.
So there's 1, 2, 3.
Just walk around the stage and that's it.
It literally is just a parade around the thing.
Wow, what a small baby parade.
Yeah, you know, well, babies are small. What can I say?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, they're adorable.
They have like tiny little floats that they're on.
Yeah, like little. Oh,
Yeah. So they make little floats and then they judge and then they win. I think they win a gift certificate or something, but I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I don't know what they win. They win some kind of prize.
Okay. Maybe we should go over there and try to film them.
Yeah. Why don't you go over there, film them, and.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Cory.
Yeah.
For letting us
Was I far enough away that you didn't fall in love?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just kidding.
I know. I'm joking.
I know. That's a good funny.